Hey, Jesus is Video Journey followers. Here we are, day 39. Wes Dunn, Vanessa Dunn, not Judah Smith. He's been gone for a few days too long, if you ask me. But we have these amazing generation pastors instead. In fact, Wes is going to read us off with a verse today.
Awesome. We know we love God's children if we love God and obey His commandments. Loving God means keeping His commandments, and really that isn't difficult. For every child of God defeats this evil world by trusting Christ to give the victory. And the ones who win this battle against the world are the ones who believe that Jesus is the Son of God.
Such a great verse. Hey, Wes, would you consider yourself to be very competitive?
Yeah.
Hey, remember that one time?
Very competitive.
No.
And maybe you might have lost a one-on-one basketball game, and maybe the fist. We shouldn't bring that up.
No.
Okay, because in the devotional journey, Judah talks about how competitive he is. I, for one, am not very competitive, but we have a highly competitive individual to take his place. And the scripture talks about, as children of God, that we are in a bit of a battle against, as this scripture says it, this evil world. And even though God doesn't see the people as evil, there are opportunities to sin, and there are opportunities for us to hurt our lives and do silly things that God doesn't want us to do. But the scripture says, which is amazing, that we win the victory, not by trying hard, but by trusting Christ to give the victory. Yeah. And the analogy that Judy uses here in the devotional, which is, I think, phenomenal, is that if you play on a team with one player who's really, really good, better than all the competition, you don't really even have to worry because you know that that person is really going to win the victory for us. But Vanessa, I feel like so many people, so many times we see sin as this big, great thing in the world, and maybe Jesus is small. But how do we change that perspective?
Totally. Just looking at this scripture, remembering that God defeated sin. He was the one who, died and rose again, and just focusing on God, just allowing us to have that opportunity to remember His goodness, that He's such a great God and He cares about every detail of our life. And just, if we focus on that, we have that opportunity to really be settled and know it's not just about me. I'm not focusing on me, but my focus is God and Jesus. And, I think that when your focus is so on Him, it's so easy to forget about everything else.
That's good.
So true. And remembering today, day 39, second to the last day, that you have guaranteed victory over whatever you're facing. Cool. Not because of what you've done, but because whose team you're on. And Jesus has already defeated sin, the devil, every addiction. Now I'm preaching, I got my hand up. Every shame. Jesus has already defeated it. So today,
that's awesome.
You have guaranteed victory over whatever you're facing, and you can walk in that victory. Hold your head up high. You're going to win. We love you. See you tomorrow for day 40. We don't know who's going to be here, but it's going to be fun.